So students of Pharmacy 208, this is your blended assignment for week 1. This is the first A, and it's going to cover SIG codes. So please view the following lectures, videos on SIG codes. This first one will cover the first 4 elements of a SIG code, which is the verb, number, dosage form, and route. And then in SIG codes 2, they'll cover the last 2, which is going to be frequency of administration and any additional information. So go ahead and take a moment to view those 2 videos and pause this video and come back. All right, welcome back. So you watched the 2 videos. Go ahead and log on to your homework, week 1 blended A, and let's go over these questions. So you'll apply what you learned in SIG codes 1 and SIG codes 2. All right, question number 1, the 6 elements. So what order will you need to decipher a doctor's SIG code? So the first thing is always going to be the verb. Next, it's going to be a number. Then it's going to be dosage form. And then where are you going to put the dosage form? That's the route, how it enters the body. How often would be the frequency of administration. And lastly, any additional information the doctor might want to add or modify. So always in this class, when you are deciphering a SIG code, try to put them in this order, all 6 in this order. Verb, number, dosage form, route, frequency, and any additional information. Number 2, so hopefully you made flashcards for all the abbreviations, SIG codes, Roman numerals, and numbers. Which of the following is not a common verb used to start a SIG code translation? So which are one of the verbs we didn't use? Place, we place tablets. Insert, we insert tablets. Instill, we instill drops. Put, I don't think we use a put, but take, yeah, we take by mouth. So there is no verb put. Number 3, which of the following is not a common route of administration? Under the tongue, yeah, that's a common route. We put tablets under the tongue. By mouth, things meant to be swallowed. Rectally, yes. Topically, things between the cheek and teeth. So this should be for us when we decipher between the cheek and gums, right? So the buccal pocket. Number 4, which of the following is not a common dosage form? Buccal, suppository, augment, suspension, or cream. So cream, yeah, that's a physical form. Suspension's a physical form. An ointment, that's a physical form, another term for ointment. Suppository, yeah, bullet shape insert. But buccal, that is a route. Now you need to be a buccal tablet or buccal use gum to be correct. Number 5, we always want to use household units for the patient. They may not know what 5 mLs, 10 mLs, or 15 mLs is. Unless we give them a measuring device, a cup or a spoon, we're going to use either teaspoons or tablespoons. So small spoons and big spoons. So 5 mLs would be how many spoons? So that would be 1 small spoon, 1 teaspoonful. If you have 10 mLs, that would be 2 teaspoons full. 15 mLs, now we're getting into the large spoons, which are the tablespoons. So just take note where they put the S in spoonsful. 20 mLs, so that's going to be 4 teaspoonsful. That should be an O. And then 30, that would be 2 tablespoonsful. Number 6, Roman numerals. So doctors will write numbers many times as Roman numerals. Just remember, if If there's a smaller symbol in front of a larger symbol, you'll need to subtract. So here we got 1 in front of the 5, so we need to subtract 1 from 5, so that will give us 4. X is 10, L is 50. Again, a small unit in front of a large one, we'll need to subtract. 50 minus 10 is 40. In this case, we got LX, 50, 10. So if it's after, we'll add. 50 plus 10 is 60. I is 1, X is 10, small unit in front of a large one, we'll need to subtract. 10 minus 1 is 9. Here we got 5, V is 5, I is 1. So we just add. 5 plus 1 is 6. And lastly, SS is half. All right, so see how you're doing so far. If you're a little bit lost, go back to the videos and review them one more time before you continue. All right, 7. What is the primary way to determine the verb to be used in a SIG code translation? So the first thing you want to look at is the route. For example, by mouth will always be take. The verb will always be take. Now, if there's some ambiguity, you may have to look at the dosage form. Verbs and route. So for this one, only one each. So take, PO, by mouth is take. Place the verb and the route under the tongue. We place things under the tongue. Insert the route, dosage form, looks like vaginally. Inserts are used vaginally. Inhalation, IH. And instill are usually drops to the eyes or the ears. In this case, both eyes, OU. Number 9. What is the verb for the route under the tongue? So what verb do we use for administering drugs under the tongue? Insert, place, instill, take, or apply. So make sure you use place. Don't use take because they might swallow it. I is how many? That would be 2. Sometimes lowercase, sometimes capitalized. 11. What is the route for the SIG code SL? So sublingually, the route would be under the tongue. So make sure you use simple English, under the tongue. The patient may not know what sublingually means. 12. All right, now we're going to have to decipher. So you'll need to provide the verb, the number, dosage form, and the route. So how do you determine the verb? You're going to have to look at the dosage form first. So for PO, that is by mouth. So the verb is going to be take. So we will take 2 tablets by mouth. So the first 4 elements, verb, number, dosage form, and route. Take 2 tablets by mouth. Number 13, SS is half. PO again is take. So we will take half, take 1/2 teaspoonful by mouth. Take 1/2 teaspoonful by mouth. Number 14, 1 to 3 tablets BUC. So BUC is buccally, between the cheek and gums. Tablets we will place. Place 1 to 3 tablets between the cheek and gums. Place 1 to 3 tablets between the cheek and gums. Number 15, 20 mLs. So previously, we converted that to household units. 20 mLs is 4 teaspoons full. PO again, so we'll take 4 teaspoons full by mouth. Take 4 teaspoons full by mouth. Number 16, Roman numeral, IV. So it's not intravenous, it's the Roman numeral IV. Drops to AS. So these are going to be ears. Which one? So it's going to be the left ear. Drops in the left ear, we're going to instill. Instill 4 drops into the left ear. Instill 4 drops into the left ear. 17. PV. So that's vaginally. It's going to be a suppository. So for suppositories, we need both verbs, unwrap and insert. Unwrap and insert one suppository vaginally. Unwrap and insert one suppository vaginally. 18. Tablets. So tablets are sometimes called inserts when they're used vaginally. In this case, the verb will just be insert. Insert 2 tablets vaginally. Tablets for vaginal use are sometimes called inserts. Insert 2 tablets vaginally. Here I put UNG for ointment. AA is affected area. AU, so ears, in this case we have both. So apply ointment to the affected area of both ears. Apply ointment to the affected area of both ears. All right, moving right along. For 20, these aren't drops, these are drams, DR. So 1 dram is 1 teaspoonful. In this case, it's 2. By mouth is take. So we're going to take 2 teaspoons full by mouth. So make sure you convert to household units. Take 2 teaspoons full by mouth. 21. Applicator. So for us, we're going to differentiate this from inserts. So inserts, we're going to use insert. For applicator, we're going to use apply. So we're going to apply the contents of the applicator. So 2 applicators full vaginally. The verb for us is going to be apply 2 applicators full vaginally. So they're going to apply the contents of the applicator. Apply 2 applicators full vaginally. All right, 22. So looking ahead to SIG codes 2, where we cover dosing frequency and some mnemonic device to help you remember. So BI means 2, so there's 2 wheels on a bicycle. Tricycle, TRI, there's 3 wheels on a tricycle. And a quad, or quarters, there's 4 wheels, 4 quarters to $1. So for BID, what would you guess? 2 times a day, very good. How about TID for 3 times a day? QID, so you got to be careful. There's a few Q ones. This one's 4 times a day. QD is just every day. QOD, which is an unacceptable abbreviation. You have to write it out, but it'll stand for every other day. (23) Within a day, 24-hour period, how many doses can a patient take? So all you do is take 24 and divide it by the frequency. So 24 divided by 24 is, one dose per 24-hour period. 24 divided by 12 would give you 2 doses. 2 doses in a day. 24 divided by 8 would give you 3 doses in a day. 24 divided by 6 would give you 4 doses in a day. So don't look at the hours, look at the number of doses. So 24 divided by 4, you can take this drug 6 times in a day. All right, so looking ahead, now that you know what some of the frequencies mean, TID means 3 times a day. Remember, tricycle has 3 wheels. So the verb for PO is take. Take 2 tablets by mouth 3 times a day. Take 2 tablets by mouth 3 times a day. So in a whole day, they're going to take 6 tablets. They're going to take 2 tablets 3 times. 25. 5 mLs PO Q8H every 8 hours. PO is take. We're going to take 1 teaspoonful by mouth every 8 hours. Take 1 teaspoonful by mouth every 8 hours. So in a day, 24-hour period, they will take 3 doses. So in a day, 5 mLs 3 times, they would take 15 mLs in a day. All right, so double check your responses and look at your first submission. I'll grade these manually and give you feedback as needed.